Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, October 31, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. How's your week been treating you so far?
Hey David, it's been a whirlwind, but I'm managing. You look like you could use that coffee.
Oh, you bet. This machine is my lifeline on hectic mornings like this. Anyway, did you catch any of the big news this week?
A bit, yeah. Between meetings and deadlines, I try to stay in the loop. What's got your attention?
Well, starting with something that could actually help our sales numbers, that new trade deal between the US and South Korea.
Oh right, I skimmed the headlines. Tell me more. How does it break down?
From what I read in the New York Times, they finalized a pact worth $350 billion in investments from South Korea into the U.S.
350 billion? That's massive. What does it cover exactly?
It includes opening up trade, dropping tariffs on key goods, and South Korea committing to buy $100 billion in American energy and LNG.
LNG, like natural gas? That makes sense with all the energy talks lately.
Exactly. And get this, 90% of the profits from those investments go straight to the U.S. Treasury. It's like a win-win for boosting our economy.
To be honest, it's refreshing to see cooperation instead of all the usual trade wars. As a project manager, I see how these deals can stabilize supply chains.
You know it. For us in sales, lower tariffs mean our products get into their market cheaper. We might even pick up new clients over there.
True, it could open doors for cross-border projects. Have you thought about pitching that to the team?
I have, actually. I'll touch base with the boss later. Anyway, shifting gears, have you heard about NVIDIA?
The tech giant? Yeah, something about their stock skyrocketing.
More than that. They just became the first company to hit $5 trillion in market value, according to Reuters.
5 trillion? Wow, that's mind-blowing. How did they pull that off so fast?
It's all the AI boom. Their shares surged after announcing huge bookings for AI processors, $500 billion worth.
500 billion in bookings? No wonder. AI is everywhere now, from data centers to everyday apps.
Right? And they're building 7 new supercomputers for the U.S. Department of Energy. It's like they're the backbone of the whole tech revolution.
It is impressive. But as someone handling projects, I worry about keeping up. Our team might need to integrate more AI tools to stay competitive.
Tell me about it. Imagine the pressure on their CEO, Jensen Huang. He's in South Korea right now, making announcements with partners there.
Yeah, I saw that. It ties back to the trade deal, doesn't it? Tech and international relations mixing?
Spot on. To be honest, it's exciting for business, but it makes me think, what if we could tap into that growth here?
We should brainstorm that in our next meeting. Stay ahead of the curve. By the way, on a completely different note, did you see the story about the Louvre?
The museum in Paris? Wait, what happened there?
There was this heist. Thieves stole priceless jewels right from the display. It made headlines in the Washington Post this week.
No kidding? The Louvre? That's like the heart of world culture. How did they even pull it off?
Details are still coming out. But apparently it was an inside job or something sneaky. 2 suspects were arrested, but the jewels are still missing.
Jewels worth millions, I bet. It's straight out of a spy thriller. Makes you wonder about security in these big institutions.
Exactly. It's not just about the money, it's the cultural loss. Artifacts like that belong to humanity, you know?
Yeah, it's a shame. Society puts so much value on these places. Yet stuff like this happens. Anyway, it adds some drama to the news feed.
It does. Reminds me of how unpredictable the world can be, even in the arts. Speaking of which, how's your sales pipeline looking this month?
It's picking up, thanks to leads from last quarter. But we're swamped with reports, feels like we're always chasing deadlines.
I hear you. My projects are in full swing too. We've got that remote team collaborating across time zones, which is a challenge.
Remote work can be a double-edged sword. Great for flexibility, but meetings drag on forever.
True. Anyway, we should call it a day on this chat soon. I've got to stand up in 10 minutes.
Me too, back to the grind. Let's catch up over lunch if schedules align.
Sounds good. Have a productive morning, David.
You too, Alex. Don't let the coffee go cold.
Huh, wouldn't dream of it. See you later.
Yep, off we go.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.